It's 1:10 p.m. on Wednesday, March 30th, and I just brought the dogs over to Cataraqui Trail. We're just in off Walker Road, heading east towards Sydenham, and it's 2 degrees and cloudy. Snow on the way a little bit, and maybe some freezing precipitation later in the afternoon before it changes to rain overnight. If you know there's a low pressure weather system or a storm heading your way, one way to tell where it's coming from is just put your face into the wind and you know the storm's coming the opposite way from your back. The other option is you can put your back to the wind and then point forward. And then you know that it's coming from that way. Just coming up to the downtown section of Sydenham, right where the trail crosses the road at the Foodland grocery store, and then we'll walk east along the north side of Sydenham Lake. I think it's still all frozen with ice, however. Hey bud, you got a dime? I could use a dime. Hey bud, you got some change? You got some change, bud? You got any change? So yes, the lake is frozen over still, except for a little bit right in town where the current is faster by the bridge. Here's the scene looking west over the town. You can see the dark skies approaching, and the lake is still solidly frozen. It's an ill wind that blows a bent clarinet. That's a very raw wind out from the east. You can certainly tell something's approaching. Hands are frozen out here, even though it's 2 degrees. Well, according to the weather radar, it's supposed to be snowing right now over us, but for some reason it isn't. The radar must be overemphasizing things or something. Not going to complain though. I don't really want to be out in the snow. We're heading back along the west end of Sydenham Lake. Soon be in town, and then further west towards where we're parked, about 1 kilometer or so west of town. Well, it's 10 to 3 and we're just coming up to the end of our walk in a few hundred meters. About half a kilometer actually. Not there quite yet, but it won't be too long. It stayed just cloudy without precipitation, so we lucked it that way, but it has been cold. My hands are really cold, and it's I think around 2 degrees, but surprising when it's gray and windy. Doesn't take much to get you cold. Just that dank feeling you get before a storm, even though I don't think we're going to get much of a storm from what I can see on the radar. They've got freezing rain warnings out and stuff, but I don't see it happening really anytime soon, but maybe I'm wrong. The ground here is just covered with periwinkle, which is a garden plant, but it becomes quite invasive in certain areas, and you can see it's just covering the rocks here. And over on this side too, the whole hillside is covered in it. That's periwinkle, Vinca minor. So it's a garden plant, but it has the ability to escape from gardens and establish itself in natural areas. So here it is all along the ground again. Just a couple grains of snow pellets coming down as we finish up the hike. Oh, it was a nice outing anyhow. Head back and get some other work done at the house. Hope you've enjoyed this outing, and we'll get out for some more adventures soon, and also explore some other activities around the farm, things I'll be doing shortly. Okay guys, here we are. Here we are. You guys don't want to go home yet, do you, Hazel? You don't want to go home yet, eh?